going on Deal or No Deal, chance of a lifetime, potentially to win a sum of money, a huge sum of money. And for Brad Wale, it was an unmissable opportunity to potentially win enough money to tick off some bucket list moments before his life-limiting condition, motor neurone disease, stopped him.
But then this happened.
My life is just bad luck, bad luck, bad luck, bad luck. So I kind of knew it would end up like this, although my dream was 75 grand.
Brad, the dream was £75,000. But you've sold your box. You brought to the table from the very start, Brad, £5.
Thank you so much.
Oh, Brad. Morning.
Morning, you OK?
Yeah, we're all right. How were you in that moment?
Do you know what? I still listen to it back and I still watch it back and I can feel the tears coming on. Like, obviously, you go on that show and, like you say, I had every intention of winning big and I genuinely thought I would. So to get to that moment and only receive £5, it was heartbreaking and devastating. And I'm still devastated about it now, to be honest.
So what did you think when Rochelle told you her plan?
Well, I watched the show on the Thursday, probably about 5:30. I finished the show, and then Michelle phoned me about 7:30, and she went, "I've got a secret. I've set up a GoFundMe page for you. Please don't get angry and stuff." And I just couldn't believe it. I just want to say, Rochelle is the most kindest, genuinest person I've ever wished to have met.
We should just explain who Rochelle is, Brad. Explain who Rochelle is as we see her embrace you.
Yeah, so Rochelle, I met Rochelle when my very first audition for Deal or No Deal. We just had an instant connection, really. And then when we actually got to filming and she was there, I was just over the moon and me and her just connected straight away. We got put together, standing next to each other, opening the boxes, and we just formed a really, really great friendship. So from that, she's done this, and I can't say thank you enough, yeah.
And what she's done is she saw your disappointment. She knows that you had this bucket list because you have MND, motor neurone disease, and she saw that you just won the £5. So she set up a GoFundMe page, and it is currently it's just getting towards 50 grand.
It's amazing.
Brad.
The initial target was 20,000, I think. Totally blown that out of the water.
What do you think?
Yeah. Like Rochelle set the target. Like, I just thought a few family members and friends would donate, to be honest. But from last Thursday, the response I've had is something I could never put into words. I'm going to just get upset now. From the bottom of my heart, it means the world, and I can never be able to say thank you enough. So I think Friday I received a few thousand messages, Saturday, Sunday, just been thousands and thousands and thousands of messages. And they're all so lovely. And each individual message, each individual donation means the absolute world to me. And you'll never understand how much it's changed my life. So thank you.
That's incredible.
Thank you very much.
Brad, what is on your list? What would the money enable you to do?
I've got one thing on my list. I've always wanted a Ben Shephard blanket.
We don't need to spend any money on that. It's fine. We've got a cupboard full of them. We'll send one straight out to you right now. A Ben Shephard blanket, my goodness.
Thank you so much.
What is it about a Ben
all jokes aside,
what is it about a Ben Shephard blanket that appeals?
I'm obsessed with Ben Shephard, I'm going to be honest. And my partner hates when I talk about Ben Shephard. I think he's, like, a bit jealous, to be honest. But, yeah, I'm his biggest fan.
I thought you were going to say it's the only thing you could get for £5.
You're on the wrong day,
I'd give him
Brad.
a lot for it.
We need to get you back on tomorrow morning with Ben Shephard.
That's it, isn't it?
I think we might have to organise that.
Handing over of the blanket.
Exactly right. We can do the royal handover. Yes, joking aside, and it sounds like it's not a joke, but we'll pretend it is for the sake of your partner. What else would you do with the money?
So I've always wanted to go to India. So that's going to be really high up there. Thailand. It's basically just going to see places, really. And I've also always wanted to do a bungee jump, and like just like off a bridge somewhere abroad, over like a river or something, like you see on TV and stuff. But me listening to all these things, it was never ever a possibility. Just to be able to wake up and think, I can go and do this, I can go and do that. Like I've never ever had that. Like I've always been skint, and I feel honoured, blessed and guilty all at the same time. Like I don't like taking money off anyone, apart from my mum, but that's different, isn't it?
Yeah, mums are different.
So to be given this kindness to me, it's just nothing I'd ever expect. I'm going to keep saying thank you, but I can't ever tell you how much it means, because it really means everything.
Brad, when you were there in the studio doing the show, did you, in your mind, ever imagine there would be so many thousands of people not only watching you and cheering you on, but then would be touched by your story so much to make these donations? And, you know, I've got to say to you, the same thing is happening this morning in the last 3 minutes, isn't it, Susanna?
The fundraiser has gone over 50,000. It is now £51,050. Looks like you can get quite a few blankets.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, you made me cry now. Like I say, it was filmed a really long time ago, to be honest. So I won £5. It was really sad, but I was content with that. Do you know what I mean? You move on and stuff, and still spoke to all the contestants. So seeing the outpouring of attention I've got from Thursday, it's just overwhelming. Like, it's almost too much, if that makes sense. Yeah. Because I feel so guilt-ridden and stuff that it's become a thing. So I've had quite a lot of people ask me and stuff for interviews, but I'm going to say this is my final one, just so I can kind of decompress a bit. Yeah. And it's not because I'm ungrateful or anything, but does that make sense? It's just a lot. I was just a really quiet, lived a quiet life.
But the thing is, Brad, the reason people are giving you this money is because of you and who you are and what's happening in your life, and they want to give you the chance to do the things you want to do. They're not doing it for any other reason, because they want to do it for you, and that is a wonderful thing, and it's a generous thing, and it's a tribute to you. And I just think you should, you know, I mean, we're all really proud to be able to talk to you about this, but it's about you, and you've deserved this, so it's all good.
Brad, before we let you go, because our Charlotte here in the studio, her family's been affected by motor neuron disease, hasn't it, Charlotte? And I know you're part of a campaign, you know, to help raise awareness, of course, and also raise money, you know, for investigations into MND. Brad, I wonder if you could how does it affect you? What are the things that are affecting you with this condition?
So it's been a really long progress getting the diagnosis. Really, it wasn't until very recently. My doctor's watching this morning, actually, so I just want to say hi to him. He's changed my life as well. It sounds silly, but when I was told that for the first time, it was almost a relief that it wasn't just I'm going mad. So I get like cramping in my hands, cramping in my feet. I'm not able to walk much at all anymore. I've been having speech therapy on my speech, so my speech has got a bit better. But if I'm really tired and stuff, that still goes a bit. I just have to have a lot of adaptations and stuff these days, just to be like, kind of do life. But I'm a big believer in positivity, and I think as long as I stay positive, I can fight it all the way.
Good for you, Brad. And I just want to send my love, a huge hug, having been through it with my family. I know what you'll be going through, what you're facing, and I really hope that this money will just give you those chances to just love every moment that you have and make the most of it. But I just want to say, you know, lots of love to you.
And lots of love back to you as well, Bab. I'm sorry. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Brad, you're a very special person, and people feel very special feelings about your experience. And, you know, that box might have said £5, but it's priceless what people's reaction has been. And we wish you all the very, very best. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for the opportunity as well. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Brilliant.
Well, thanks to you. We'll try and get you back. I know you said it's a final interview. We will try and get you back tomorrow with Ben Shephard.
Yeah.
And a very special blanket. Brad, thanks
Oh, it's okay. Thank you very much.
And enjoy the love and spending the money, Brad.
Yes. Oh,
Definitely.
good to see you. All the
Cheers,
best.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Genuinely appreciate it. Thank you.